अभी खोला होगा ना ये वीडियो जूरी से एक दिन पहले, सुधरेंगे थोड़ी हम। Hey yo guys, so I'm back with another video and this one is about concepts. Architecture students usually have a really tough time with concepts, but some of you take out concepts that are downright beautiful. So basically what I'm discussing in this video with you guys is why concepts, what is the need for concepts, what is the essence of it, and I'm gonna give you little examples of what concepts are so you can create better ones. So what exactly is a concept? Basically, concept is an idea or a philosophy that you used in your project. Concepts are not just in architecture. From cars to dresses, from shoes to cell phones, a variety of fields use concepts. In simple terms, an idea, a vision, a plan for your project is your concept. So let's actually discuss why do we need a concept. Simply put, you need a concept because a concept gives your design a direction. Without a concept, your design will just be bland, a building without any purpose. When I say purpose, I'm not talking in terms of functionality. A purpose, a bigger purpose for the whole design. A concept actually helps guide you on the path of designing anything. Once it's complete, your concept or the initial idea shines through the project. So hopefully you've got a gist of concepts. But if you take my advice, you will not understand what exactly are concepts and what is the beauty of concepts until you actually look at amazing examples. Let me actually start by discussing one project that completely opened my eyes to the world of conceptual architecture. The design that made me want to develop beautiful concepts was the Jewish Museum in Berlin by Daniel Libeskind. This project is hands down my favorite project. Let me tell you a little bit about its concept. So I hope you know the history of Jews during the World War II in Germany. If you don't, I really recommend you look it up. So this museum was to honor and remember the community of people that we lost during World War II. Now Daniel Libeskind actually did something beautiful with this project. He actually tried to understand what the people who were actually going through this horror feeling at the time, and he wanted to bring that feel into his design. Now to be honest, there's a lot to discuss in that design and I will make another video about it. But today we're just gonna discuss two aspects of it. The Tower of Holocaust and the Garden of Exile. Now if you were a Jew during the World War II in Germany, you actually had two fates. You were either in concentration camps or you were fleeing the country, aka exile. So Daniel Libeskind brought these two elements into his design. So the first was the concentration camps, which was depicted by the Tower of Holocaust. Recalling the memoirs from people in the concentration camps, Daniel Libeskind created a huge tower, and a really huge one. The tower is open from the top, and that light represents the hope that the people had even during the concentration camps, that maybe something would get better. But this is so far above that even though there is hope, you can never reach it. And that is what this tower shows you. In that place, in that space, you have the light coming in, this beautiful light, but you can never reach the outside from that tower. So as you go into this place, you can feel a gist of that horror. This is actually a fraction of what people would have felt inside the camps. And that is what he wanted to do in the Holocaust Tower. Let's move on to the Garden of Exile. Walking a really long corridor, people finally come into an open space. But it is not an open space that you can exit the premises from. In this space is a series of columns that are actually inclined and with plants on top of them. Now when you actually walk through this forest of columns, due to their inclination, you actually get a bit disoriented. It's because we're used to seeing right angles and straight lines, these inclined lines don't make sense and it sets you off your balance. It's like the space just doesn't make sense. And that is where the genius of architecture comes into place. Creating a space that is open yet feels trapped. Creating a place that is so confusing. And if you link it back to the Jews in exile, that is what they would have felt. They are in the open yet they are trapped. Everything is so confusing. I heard these concepts for the first time and I was completely blown away. Since then on, I have worked so much on all of my concepts. Now to be honest, this was one example. Your concepts do not have to be this emotional. They are actually just ideas that you have for your design. Now from an emotional concept to a completely functional one, let me take you to another extreme. Here we are discussing the Bailiff housing scheme by Charles Correa. The beauty of this design is the simplicity of the concept. His concept was actually open courtyards and community spaces. Quite simple, right? So he basically followed a simple pattern. He made a house with a courtyard. He then made a cluster of these houses in such a way that they create a local community space. He then made a cluster of these clusters so that they open into a giant community space. And then he repeated this module over and over. So this is another example of a brilliant, simple concept and a beautiful design. Also, if you want to learn more about Charles Correa, his life and his works, you can see one of my interviews with architect Ajay Verma where we talked about Charles Correa, about his life, about how he was in his office every day and how did he work on his concepts. So you can click the link up there and go check out that interview. Now I actually have more concepts to discuss with you guys, but this video would go on for too long. Hopefully I have given you a glimpse of what concepts are and what they can do for your design. I will have more videos on both concept ideas and how to create concepts. That was it for this video guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like this video, please share this video and please subscribe to my channel. Also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram by the name Blessedarch. So that is it. I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.